So here's what happened. I was trying to carry all the groceries in one trip. Obviously, because asking for help, unthinkable. I had 2 tote bags, 3 plastic ones cutting into my fingers like guilt, and a rogue pack of sparkling water slowly slipping from my armpit. My door, locked. My dignity, also locked, possibly forever. A neighbor walked by and said, "Need a hand?" And I, smiling like a sociopath, said, "Nope, I'm good." Then proceeded to drop an entire bag of spinach into a puddle. Why? Why do I do this? Why would I rather publicly wrestle a 24-pack of La Croix than let someone carry literally one bag? It's not just groceries. I'll suffer through confusing forms, mysterious pain, and existential crises before I even consider texting someone, "Hey, can I talk?" Because the moment I do, my brain acts like I've just hit the nuclear launch button of needy. Asking for help feels like walking into a quiet library and screaming, "Attention, I am flawed." And I know it's irrational. I know people ask for help all the time. I literally encourage my friends to do it. But when it's me, I must handle everything alone, preferably while slightly crying and pretending not to. And don't get me started on emotional help. My therapist says, "What would happen if you let someone support you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'd probably melt into a puddle of dependency and then get ghosted and then die alone. And they'd find my body under a pile of unsent emails." She blinks, I blink, we move on. There's this weird pride in suffering quietly, like I'm auditioning for the role of emotionally independent hermit number 3 in some indie film no one watches. Except instead of winning awards, I just forget to eat lunch and spiral over a mildly worded Slack message. The irony? I want connection. I want someone to say, "I got you," but I also want to be the kind of person who doesn't need anyone. Basically, I want to be a plant, low maintenance, cute, and totally fine with being watered every 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I am not a plant. I am a very confused human who once cried because someone handed me a tissue too kindly, but maybe that's the trick. Maybe asking for help isn't weakness. Maybe it's just letting someone carry one of the bags so you can finally open the damn door, and maybe, just maybe, that door leads to something better than spinach in a puddle. So next time you're struggling with 7 grocery bags, a locked door, and your dignity dangling by a thread, remember, let someone take one bag. You might just unlock the door, and maybe even your heart. What about you? When do you say "I'm fine" while clearly not fine? Drop a comment and tell me. Don't worry, I promise I won't hand you a bag of spinach.